horizontal?
No, just vertical. Yes, because the landscape is only good if you're on the creator fund and you're shoving out videos and all that kind of stuff. I think that's beneficial, but just on the live, it isn't because everybody's looking at it on their mobile phone. So, and a lot of people don't, and it's just better. Oh, 1700. It's just better.
I just joined on my computer, forgetting that I'm on my phone.
Nice.
So generally, you just vertical.
Yeah.
Who cares about landscape kind of thing?
Indeed. Oh, stop! Yay! Goddamn wheel. By the way, I'm spinning the wheel. That's what I'm doing right now. These are the widgets.
Wasn't the wheel? You didn't say the wheel was getting you a lot of violations.
It seems to be, but I think it's a combination. I've still yet to fully figure it out, but yeah, I'm managing it better now. Oh wait a minute, here we go. Tempest.
Clovers tremble with fear. Tempest is here.
Yes, he is. With 25,000.
No, that's it's not 1,000 yet. It's close to it.
What's that?
Your Tempest.
No, 700 and some, I think.
So with portrait, I mean, obviously, can I? I can. So with like portrait.
You mean portrait?
Is that just gonna be like that? Portrait. Like that's just gonna sit like this, huh? And it'll fit perfectly.
Wait a minute. Let's have a look at what you're looking at. Expand.
Yes.
Oh right, yeah. No, that's terrible. Well,
yeah.
Okay. I'm only doing a portion of the screen, not the whole screen or anything. So.
Right.
So
I was confused how this would translate to a phone. I feel like this would all just be black and just this picture.
Yeah, no, it is. That's your canvas. So you need to make that canvas.
The leader of the Panda Gang is here. Welcome, Specialist Panda.
Only show a portrait section of your screen.
How?
Well, that's your monitor, right? That's your monitor.
Yeah. It's taking up my entire.
Yeah. So just make it. On the canvas, select it, and make it 3 times bigger. Like, pull the drag handles.
Like, wait, you mean...
Yeah, and then now center it. And now you're only looking at a center portion of your screen.
That's how that works?
That's what I'm doing. I've got the chat to the right. So for instance, look... Yeah, look at this.
I see what you did. Okay. So then
look at this. Look at this. So this is my I'm going to demonstrate shit to you screen. This is my I'm going to expand the monitor to 75%. And you can see that, well, there's loads more information here and the chat screen at the right. But that's not what I show. I only show a section of it because... I don't, I want it to remain in portrait, and I don't need the rest of the monitor. So,
but because on the screen, it pretty much shows a whole lot of that, like that. I mean, it's a little further out, but it shows pretty much a good bit of that.
Yeah, but like I say, this is just a cropped in version of a portion of the screen because I've made it bigger on the canvas.
So you're just simply doing this.
And what you did. Yeah.
And then all this right here obviously won't be seen, but okay.
Yeah, it depends what you want to show. You just show stuff. You have to adapt, obviously, to what you want to show. So.
So you just like expand this all. Okay, I see. I was confused on how the hell like. I see people who have this kind of like fit perfectly. I'm like, I don't know how the hell they fit it perfectly, but now I guess it makes sense now how that works. Sort of. Okay, so that would be. See something. So if I were to throw this in there, huh?
Yeah, you definitely need a few monitors if you're going to do this, by the way.
You know, that is a good idea.
Josh is a pain in the hassle.
You have a few monitors, I assume, based on that?
Right in front of me now, I've got a 5K wide, 2K high, 46-inch. I've got a 32-inch 4K OLED. I've got a 32-inch vertical mounted 4K color graded Asus Pro Art. I've got a ViewSonic 32-inch 4K LCD, and then I've got a 65-inch TV as well in case I run out of screen space.
How much fucking... Do you trade on the market or something like that?
No, I just kit out my office with the best shit that I can find. There's actually a curved gaming monitor, 144 hertz curved panel on the floor as well. But my OLED, my OLED now is my 240 hertz OLED gaming panel. So
yeah, this is my setup. You know, little bipod setup. Just
yeah. Wait a minute. I've got about six phones and about 4 cameras in here as well. One of the phones is looking at the stream. I've got an iPad here that I can pipe through OBS, so I can start drawing stuff as well.
Actually, I have that where on my phone right here, I use it as a camera because this camera is ass. So I use the camera on my phone, of course, to connect to here through OBS to show me. I mean, I could maybe use my TV, but you know, that's a little. I don't think I'll run out of screen space on that. I have a tiny little TV, but it also doesn't use
3 days, no
wheel.
Eat wheel.
I have a really tiny TV that I could like slap right
Wait a minute. Admiral Obvious, you know that the wheel is accessible to you, right? If you go to my link tree, there are 3 links there. One for the scores,
Stingray,
one for your user info, and one for the wheel. You can load it up independently and control it from my chat. How cool is that?
Wait, what? You did it different? It's different now?
Do you know how to rig a robotic leg driven by a pneumatic cylinder in Blender?
Well, I could figure it out, Cave. It'll just be when you say driven by, you don't actually mean driven by, because if you're on about pre-compression, well, what would I say? Pre-compressed fluid motion. That means the actual fluid compression and the force resulting from that is moving the joint. That's probably not what you mean. You just mean a joint that drives what looks like a cylinder. So yeah.
Robotic uprising.
Let's see.
Yeah. So wait a minute. Anyway, Admiral Obvious. Yeah. Just you can. I mean, this is what I've got. Admiral Obvious. So that's a web link that's in my link tree, and it shows the wheel whenever you spin it.
So that's how you're doing it now, huh?
Yeah. So it doesn't have to be on my stream, and I don't get strikes.
Oh, wow. Why is my mouse cursor moving on its own?
Because the government want to take over your computer.
Oh, because it was stuck. Oh my god, the fucking...
All that.
It was stuck on it. So then, alright. I guess that would also be the same... Well, okay. So, couldn't you just make the cap... Oh, I guess that wouldn't make sense either. Well, I don't know. I was going to say, couldn't you just make this capture area smaller so it shows less of screen, but then I guess you just have it, you can just expand it.
Well, that's the canvas of what the user's going to see.
Yeah.
Leona, you know when you choose spin now, it only does one. It only bets one. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah. So when you do a
It
spin,
doesn't matter. I only have 24 points.
well, you could spin 24. Do you want to see a house that I designed, Leona? If I move to New Zealand, it's based on 3 steel frame sheds. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
So this is my New Zealand house.
Oh shit!
It's all predicated around a single open plan living space, right? There are two, and then a dining area in the middle, and then a lounge and TV area at the end with opposing air cons.
I didn't know you played Sims.
No, this isn't Sims. So the door has got two entrances, but this one's the main one, which also has the bedrooms along with
Bring back doors.
En-suites. And the main bedroom's going to have a little lounge area as well. But then the working wing, so that's the living, that's the sleeping. But then the working wing has got a garage. It's going to have a large utility function room. It's got my office, and then it's got a little cinema room.
You work out?
I used to. I need to again, but I need to adjust my diet first, or else it's not going to do anything productive.
Well, take that tinfoil off your bananas so you can eat it.
Did you like that joke? I thought I was witty there. But yes.
But where's the garage? I don't see the garage. I just see a car.
You mean the garage? The garage is there.
Garage.
Garage.
Oh, it's like okay.
The garage. So
it's like
it's a workshop, tool shop, workout thing. Garage. Garage.
Am I not saying it right?
Well, what do you say? Garage.
Yeah, there's no L in garage.
Yeah, garage. Yeah, that's what I say. We don't over here. We don't say garage. I'm sure the Queen does.
Where is the swimming pool?
Go and get the car out of the garage. Yeah, no, we don't say that.
I don't know where you're putting this L in.
It's a garage. What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. He's trying to school me on the English language, and he's adding letters.
Wait a minute. One of us is kind of from England. You know, the originating area of that language. What would happen on a ocean that's curving? And anybody can go and view these. By the way, watch a sunset at a decent angle. You never be able to.
Stingray, the wheel is broken. I lost twice in a row, and that's not mathematically possible.
I see your problem there, using flat Earth probability. So the one on the left is what we see in reality. The one on the right, no one's ever seen. The one on the right is a sun dropping below a flat surface somehow. The one on the left is a sun dipping behind a curving surface. Weird, right?
Yeah. See, that was the biggest thing I never understood. Well, first off, on a flat surface, it doesn't even work like that. It's not even how they think the sun rotates. I never understood that. I never understood what they thought, how seasons work, how sunrise and sunsets work.
Yeah, I don't think they know. I don't think they know. I don't think they would know at all. So no, yeah, that's the other thing about flat Earth, Fiona, is it's absolutely useless. It's always been useless. There's been zero use for it. So even if it were true, that doesn't alter the fact it is utterly, mind-numbingly useless. But the amazing thing about that is
They use globe terms to fit their narrative.
Things that are objective in reality and decent descriptions are never useless unless they fall under the flat Earth umbrella, in which case they're useless. But then you've got to think, well, is there any other truth that's useless? And the answer is no. Not about objective reality. So therefore, it's a case that flat Earth is the exception. It's totally true, but 100% useless. Or it's just made up. And people are deluded into thinking it's real. Make sense?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. To hide this big of a secret, I just can't get behind. Now, panda trafficking, big possibility.
I mean, I did go over the finances yesterday of the 300 million since 1997, right? And
Oh, you did?
well, in your live,
Oh yeah.
you said it was financial, and 300 million over from 1997 is a minuscule figure compared to China's GDP.
Oh, that was you who said that? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, unfortunately, I like evidence. That's the problem with me.
It's not that it's evidence. You have to think of it. They don't. An economy can't survive off of one source.
Okay.
This is one of the many.
Well, okay, but it just shows you that pandas are insignificant compared to China's overall GDP over that time, right?
Or their feelings. Did you think about that?
Oh, they're what?
If we got rid of all their pandas, do you understand how the Chinese would feel? They'd be heartbroken.
I'd be heartbroken if all pandas suddenly disappeared. They're amusing to watch. But
That's
anyway,
how they get you. But yeah, like somebody, because as I'm like talking to a bunch of people, I'm just like, to hide this
Pandas
secret,
are
that
the
means you have to
linchpin in
have
their
pilots,
economy.
geologists, just any but landscapers, construction sites, like everybody has to be in on this secret, and that's way too many people to be paying for this secret. Like, you're telling me
Is there
NASA's
any
janitors are
evidence
in
of
on it?
pandas in the wild?
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That's a lot of money to be putting out for people to hide the secret that the Earth is flat.
mm-hmm. But yeah, the pandas though, pandas.
That's I know.
Mm-hmm.
When you see JT, tell him to lay off of me. He's been so mad at me about this panda thing.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pandas.
But there's other cool conspiracies out there. I just don't think Flat Earth is one of the cool conspiracies.
Oh, God, no. It's terrible.
But I thought it was like real life. I was like, oh my gosh, this is real.
What would it have changed?
So
out of interest, what would it have changed for you?
What if Flat Earth was real?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What would it have
I have to
changed?
save everybody. I have to save everybody. We're trapped in this firmament, and that we're just going to be reincarnated into another body just to be workers for eternity. That doesn't sound awesome. We have to get past the Arctic Wall so we all can live up to 5. You know, there's rumors. We don't know what's out there, but there's rumors that the lands beyond are way better than where we're at now.
Okay.
That's if the Earth was flat. But it's not. So I don't have to do anything. I don't have to be a superhero.
No, that's cool. No, I'm glad.
I'm a NASA janitor. I clean up Elon Musk's space poop.
And
But that's what,
how was it? I mean, you actively went into Glober lives and things like that then.
yeah.
And did you okay, did you actually, and they treated you fine, you were all right with everybody in there, that kind of stuff?
No, they were like so upset with me.
Really?
And I'm just like, yeah, but I'm just like this, super nice, but I think what it came down to is just like,
Oh, what assholes.
yeah, I'm just like, oh, okay. I think what it is like, hi, I'm a flat earther, and they're like, oh, one of you guys again.
Were you pushing it really hard on them or something, or?
No, what happened? You know, just like you know how you be like, oh, is anybody a flat earther in here? And I'm just like, I'm here.
Mm.
And they're like, okay, come on up. And I'm like, I'm only coming up if you are nice. And
that's awesome.
So I would go up. And a lot of it too is just like, I don't know, like, what are the 5 parts of the scientific method? I don't freaking know. And it's just like, well, you're an idiot. And it's just like, I know. I know.
Yeah, who gives a shit about that? I don't care.
But like, to me, I thought the whole debating was just like, oh, I actually don't know. Let me go look into this and I'll be back. Like, I don't know. Maybe you know. I don't know. But it wasn't like that at all. I think what it just came down to is they're like, oh, you're just another flat earther who's indoctrinated and in a cult. And I'm like, I'm not in no freaking cult.
Yeah, that's what all the indoctrinated in the cult say.
I know.
You get that now, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Which I'm not even religious, so I don't even know how I fell for this.
people fall for it because they want to believe. Because people fall for it because life as it is not great for them. That's why people fall for it. And I've had someone up here. I was discussing. Oh, you'll like this astral projection and things like that, right?
You don't believe in astral projection?
Oh my god! Wait a minute. Let me just before we get into it. Let me just finish this story. So I was talking about astral projection with someone, and they said we were having this discussion. I was saying, look, all these studies have been done. It's not demonstrable. How do you separate it from a delusion? There needs to be a methodology behind it. There's no logical reason to believe it. And then they said a horrible sentence to me. In which case, I just conceded to every point and said, "Yep, you've got me. Let's just call it a win for you, and I'll wish you the best of luck." Do you know what they said to me?
What?
Flat earthers say that no flat earther has ever went back to the globe. You proved them wrong.
They said, that person said, "Why does that world seem so much real and better than this one then?" And
when they astral project?
yeah, this one's horrible and that one's amazing. And it's like, at that point, I don't want to convince you of anything. If that's what you think and that's what you need, that's what you need.
I want to know where they're going because my astral projection is scary, so I don't do it no more.
Yeah, you got the wrong one.
each place I go is scary. That's why I'm like, I'm not doing this no more.
Yeah, you're just picking the wrong astral projection. You got the wrong.
Well, that's what I was trying to explain to somebody because it's just like there's like a ritual you have to do before. You can't just be like, I want to astral project. Like it's kind of like cooking. You have to like set up a bunch of things. And I just said, I want to go somewhere crazy. And that's exactly where I went. Crazy. But I don't know where they're going. Every time I talk to somebody who does astral projection, they always have horror stories.
Oh wow! No, this guy didn't. He seemed to think that it was way better than real life. So yeah, go figure that out.
So what do you think astral projection is? Just hallucination?
As much as a dream is hallucination, right? If you consider a dream hallucination, then
Pedantically
yeah,
speaking,
sure.
nearly done.
Wait a minute. I got someone called 100% Cotton. Sounds like a kind of placid name.
I like that booty hole because I fuck cops.
Yeah, maybe not.
See, I think dreams have meanings. I mean, there's different stages to like when you go to sleep. I mean, this is like a spiritual thing, not a religious thing. Because you know I'm Native American, right?
Yeah, sure, I know that.
Well, now you know if you didn't.
Okay, cool. Now I know.
So there's like different stages and different places you can go, and everything has a meaning, and you can like go visit other places. I don't do that candy stuff, but I've noticed the people who do the candy, they have the same experience as me, and I'm just thinking maybe there's something wrong with me.
Wait a minute, 100% Cotton. Why are you choosing to come back up when you just had that on in the background? You must have known that, so Yeah, but you had some shit on the background. Be gone, little fellow. Be gone.
I'm not a mod on here. I can help you.
Right, what's that? No, that guy,
He's still in the comments.
that 100% cotton. No, he's blocked now. That 100% cotton came up, and he had something effed in the ass or something in the background. It's like, yeah, not really bothered about that.
I still see his comments.
Yeah, but I blocked him. I haven't flagged him or anything, so you still see his comments. It's nothing that he said.
Oh.
It's what he had in the background. That was the issue.
But as I'm talking to people who are very logical, I talk to a lot of different scientists, like people who have really cool jobs. I'm just like, this is way better on this side than believing in delusion.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, even just being productive. If flat Earth was so true, how come people haven't done anything with it? And out of all the people that believe in flat Earth, why aren't they doing stuff for the betterment of people? It's like, it's not difficult, is it?
Like, do you know who Shenanigans is?
Going to say yes.
He's got it's white and it's got a mustache.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Anyway, yeah, I was talking to him and he's like, I don't understand why they're so fixated on this flat Earth thing. He's like, if they would just learn how glass works, they would just be amazed. And I'm thinking, why would you say that? Like, glass? It's more complex than just seeing through?
Wait a minute, who's Scott McKinney and why do I know that? I don't know who Scott McKinney is. Let me have a look. Scott McKinney. Citizen of Earth. Uh-oh. This will be about astral projection. I'm just guessing. Hi, Scott. Are you going to tell me about astral projection?
Glass doesn't work. It just sits there and does nothing.
Hello, Scott. Hello. Bye-bye. Did have loads of plant and herb stuff on his page, so I thought it was yeah. But what I bobbed into your comments, right, Leona, and I said, "Hey, I've changed my questions because of you, or my things."
Yeah. What did you originally have?
Well, that's them now.
Okay, what was it before?
There was ghosts there.
What did it say about ghosts? Ghosts are not real?
Yeah.
Did you try whistling at night?
Wait a minute, what time is it? Yeah, I'll tell you what, after this live, I'll go for a walk. And I'll go out whistling. Wait a minute, do I just does it have to be a certain type of darkness? Does it have to
No, I would just do it after 12 and just whistle.
What, so I could do it at home, just whistling? Okay, I'll try it.
You do it at home. You can do it wherever you want.
Yeah, I'll try it, and we'll see. Hello, I am Legend. How are you?
What's up, brother? How are you?
Apparently, I'm going to be attracting ghosts by whistling tonight, so quite excited.
Uh-oh. Well, don't whistle too loud. I just got a question on your model.
Which,
get a chance.
Which one? Globe.
Your Globe model? I mean, any kind of Blender software, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Are you able to... Yeah, so when you set your model up and you put your camera out there on your 3D model of a sphere, are you able to do any kind of refraction that would cause that horizon to extend outward?
We just went through a refraction example. Did you see it?
I saw some of it. I thought that's kind of what you were on, but I only saw
Stingray
like
showed
give
me
me
on
a
the
second.
picture on the beach you
26 of
had
it.
the other day
Yeah, I'll
with
get
the
it up.
ghost
Wait a
on
minute.
it. What are you talking about? Stingray, flat earthers invented the best echo chambers.
So this here, let me switch back over. So this here simulates refraction, right? So let me turn ray tracing on, because ray tracing is where it's at. This is a lens to show you that it is actually ray tracing and refracting light, as well as what we do when we simulate the sun going through like atmospheric layers and stuff. And this is quite heavy on a computer as well, so it's a bit it's might be a bit slow in places. But this here,
kind of ray tracing is heavy.
Yeah, but this here, I can actually. This now Blender supports real time ray tracing. Wait a minute. So this is the real time, not ray tracing. But wait a minute. Let's go and put on supported GPU, Eevee, and oh no, that is ray tracing. It's not working. That's balls. Because I have got a 3090 graphics card, but no, it's not working, and now it's probably going to crash. Bollocks! I thought I could do it real time then.
The angle that the light is coming in at is going to be relevant.
The angle of the light, the only angle of the light that ever matters is the incidence angle on the optic or human eye. Anything that happens outside of that is utterly irrelevant. It's whatever light hits the end of the lens and that incidence angle. In other words, the angle that it's coming in, because you can't see where that ray came from. You only see the incidence angle and where it apparently is based on that incidence angle of your eyeball or your lens.
Consider a bit of what I mean. I think you're agreeing with me that angle is going to change the refraction.
So wait a minute. Let me show you what I mean. Let me get a pen and do this, because this will make my point a little bit better. iPad. Here we go. So we've got a human eye, right? Oh no, I don't know why we've got that. Come on. Oh, fucking pen. Apple Pencil. Yes.
My eyes. Yeah.
So this that was going straight previously is now bending downwards because of an atmosphere.
Right. And
this
that would never hit my eye.
This that was going upwards is now bending down, and the only thing that's important is the incidence angle. So we went from an incidence angle that was this direction to an incidence angle which is this direction.
I fully understand what you're saying.
But
I understand what you're saying, but you're missing.
But all of this,
my opening thing, and the only way for that light to hit my eye and bend is it must be going upward first.
Yes.
And now you're saying that we're both agreeing that the more density or the more dense substance that it's going through is lower, not higher. It's less dense higher. So that's not logical.
I'll tell you what. Let me do this. Let me see if I can do it with this. Green. There we go. So here we have less dense. Here we have a lot more dense.
Can you not throw a gradient on it real quick? Like a gradient on the white?
I don't actually use whatever this is, but possibly. Give me a sec. What's fill? Gradient. But how do I choose both colors? Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So, right. So
wait a minute. Bring the gradient up higher to the bottom of the eyeball. No, the black part.
Yeah.
All right. So stop right there.
Yeah.
Now bring the top part white down.
Well, no, the gradient extends up to the troposphere, so it doesn't end.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to show you if there's no gradient. I get what you're saying. Yeah, well, you can leave it like that.
Yeah, I'm just going to make
perfect.
it.
That's good, man. Great job. So the more dense is below me, the less dense is above me. So you can't literally say that something that shines light everywhere, which I get what you're saying. But if it's going up into a less dense object, it's less likely to bend back to my eye.
So your eye's got little to do with it, really. It's just the path of light. Your eyeball could be not here. It's not about your eyeball. It's about the path of light.
Yeah, but we're talking about the straightest. No, like you can't say it's more dense above the object.
No, it's
Is that what
no,
you're trying to say?
no. This is very dense. Let's call it VD, and this is not dense, ND.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's illogical to conclude that a light ray that leaves that object going up into less dense material will somehow refract and bend back down to me. It's more logical for that object straight in front of me to start bending downward and I not see it than it is that I see it.
So that would be true if this object only ever gave off one direction of light, but it
This is
doesn't.
all directions of light.
Yeah,
Any direction you want to choose.
Yeah,
Anything
every-
up from it is less dense. Anything down from it is more dense. So
Yeah.
you're telling me that something that's 100 miles away is throwing off light into a less dense object, and that less density of material that you're going through is refracting it back down to me. And
It's
that's
not. It's
very
not
logical.
Yeah. It's not the less dense material that's refracting it down. It's the fact that there is a density gradient that causes it to bend towards the denser medium. That's it. Now, yes, that's one.
I kind of get what you're saying on that, but
Yeah, so this
you
is
would have to prove it.
Yeah, this is standard atmospheric refraction. So 14.7 psi here, let's say, and pedantically 14.3 psi here, which now means any light is going to bend more towards the 14.7